Hello everyone, this is Mr. Tribe Gaming here, and welcome to our brand new FIFA series entitled Heavyweight Champion of the World, where I try and get Hereford United promoted all the way up to the Premier League through Divisions 2 and 1 and then the Championship to the Prem, winning as many trophies as I can in the process, and finally building up to winning the Champions League at the very late stages. So that will be a long way down the line. A lot of episodes to fill in here, and hopefully I can make this as regular as I can. It's an absolute mammoth task to edit this all together, just because I'm really bad at using this Roxy at the minute. But I am pretty pleased with what we've got here, and I think they might interest some people. Playing on world class, just latest squads. Reset the stadium name to Edgar Street because that's the actual stadium name of Hereford. So I picked Hereford basically just because this season Hereford got relegated. They needed to win on the last day of the season to stay up, and they needed another team to lose. It might have been Bury, I can't think who it was. But they won, they did really well, and my favourite player, Harry Pell, he scored a penalty, and they won, and I thought they'd stayed up, and then it turns out the other team won too. And they were relegated into the last relegation spot, which really is a shame for them. They'll be playing non-league football, probably won't be in FIFA 13 unless they put the non-leagues in, but we'll see. I hope they put the non-leagues in. We need the Blue Square South and North and whatever. So here we are, just starting up the game, and we come across our first player we might want to buy because this squad is not brilliant. Miles Weston, really a good player, a lot of pace in him. And he's so happy. Look at his smile. He's so happy. Offered him 200,000. That is a very fair offer to Brentford there. And we've come across another player I didn't even know existed. I've just searched for him. Justin Davies, plays for the Galaxy. A defender. He's 57 overall, reasonably cheap as well. But just look at that: 93 acceleration, 95 sprint speed, 81 strength, 80 jumping. 83 agility, so that's pretty good. Obviously looking to the free transfers when you play manager mode. Always best to raid the free transfers for, the free agents for anyone you can get. And there's always a John Smith, so you've got to go in for the John Smith. 77 overall, much better than the 58 overall goalie we had. Just a message from the board here saying, finish mid-table. We hope you finish mid-table, which I really hope we can do better than that. First or second or just promotion would be fantastic for this club, or it's going to be a very, very long series of me just getting 5th place every season and having to play over and over again. John Smith's just come back at us here saying he doesn't really want to play for us. We're in Division 2, well, we're in League 2, Division 4 I guess, but we've sent him back a slightly better offer, and that's all we can really say. We've not got really the funds to splash out on good players. Miles Weston there saying that, well, Brentford can't accept our terms for Weston. They haven't got enough players in that position. And the Galaxy come back at us. You can't have Davies. Your transfer fee is far too low, because looking at his stats, he is a brilliant defender. I've never seen him before, but so I couldn't tell you how much he's worth. But we made a higher bid. What did we bid? 130,000, which probably isn't a lot of money to the Galaxy these days. Who's that? Port Vale interested in Purdy, who I do like. I have him on Ultimate Team. I do like playing with him, but he's not really in my plans, and he had to go. And I'm sorry, Purdy, if you happen to be watching this. Now Macclesfield come on to us about Evans. Evans is a player I've never seen. I've never used Evans. He seemed to have good acceleration and whatever, but I'm not sure we really need Evans. He's quite a long way down the line, but 110 grand he's worth. They've offered 80. We took it anyway. 80 grand is better than having a player there we're paying his wages, and we're not going to play him anyway. Now Galaxy come back at us and say, we want 160,000 for Davies, and he's yours. Make it 160, we can have him. Which kind of seems like a lot to me. That's half our transfer budget. But I thought I was willing to make that. Just we really need a good, solid defence to stop John Smith just being under pressure constantly. Although we haven't even signed John Smith yet, he's still divvying about saying, I don't want to play in League 2. Even though he hasn't got a club, he still doesn't want to play in League 2. So we come back in. Alright, John, 2,400, you can't go wrong there. John Smith, contract offer declined again. Oh, no, we're looking at Davies. That was good editing. Davies, brilliant. We've won Davies, and how much do you offer such a brilliant player? 2,500, of course. 3-year deal. That'll get us up to the Championship, just about. John Smith comes back at us. There we are. He accepts. Make it another 300 quid, and I'm yours. There he is. 77 overall. Really, really strong goalkeeper. Signed a top player there, you can see. John Davies offer submitted there, and we've successfully negotiated the signing of John Smith. A really good goalie. Out goes Bartlett, 59 overall. In comes Smith, 77. A much better player. He's still got a few years in him yet. So our first friendly, the board have decided to arrange, was against Southampton, which is a fair team to have a friendly against. You know, they are better than us, and they've got a few good players. I really can't think who are good players for Southampton, but they must have some somewhere. And they've managed to beat us 1-0, which is a fair result, I would say. Justin Davies there saying, yeah, I would like to play for you. 3,900, wow. We paid a lot for him in his wage, but who knows, over time he might prove to be worth it. A brilliant player we found here. T. Minicon. Minecon? We'll just call him Mr. T for now. He's speedy, he's got flair. I think he was like 4-star skills, 90 acceleration, 91 sprint speed. He looked like a fantastic player. I'd not seen him before. Plays for Gold Coast. You could probably lure him away from Gold Coast. So we offer 180,000 for him. That seems fair. That seems very fair for him. And then we come up against Milan. For some reason the board thinks, I know, we're in League 2. Let's just put ourselves up against Milan. Let's go to Milan and play there. I mean, they've got Pato, Ibrahimovic, Van Bommel, Boateng, Nesta, Thiago Silva and Abiati on the bench. And of course, they win 4-0. They win very convincingly. We did manage to injure Zambrotta. Now, a very old goalie we have, like 49 overall and 39 years old, says he's getting too old to play football and he's going to be dipping off. So obviously we've got to get rid of him quickly because he's just going to be taking up extra wage budget. Mr. T has come back and said the club really want to hold on to him. He's a brilliant player, which is fair. You can see how good he is on his stats. He really does look like, if I had him, it would be brilliant. But they've said it's never going to happen, so just leave us alone, come back to us later when he turns out to be an enormous flop. We come up against Mr. G now, because I can't pronounce anyone's name. 3-star skills, 2-star weak foot. He's Australian, 20 years old. He's still got the pace. He still plays for Gold Coast as well. And we can offer them much more for this guy. We can offer 205,000, which is fair. I think is very fair. And we found another player here, Sebastian Salzolski. Valued at 140,000. We'll offer 150. Why not? He is very fast. 91 acceleration, 92 sprint speed. He's a speedster, but he is injury prone. But 3-star skills. But I don't like players who are injury prone because they do get injured when I play with them. I don't know why they just get injured so much. But here we are, Hereford Leverkusen. Brilliant. What a brilliant match to arrange. But we still got a draw with Leverkusen, which is brilliant. Bayern Leverkusen, we get a draw at home. Mr. G, we can't agree terms. They want £300,000 for Mr. G. So, what have we got to do? And then they've rejected Mr. Shishlovsky because he's just moved there. I didn't notice that. We should notice that before. That wouldn't have bothered sending the message. But that does mean we have an enormous wage budget we can now actually offer to Mr. G. So perhaps they'll say, all right, 300 grand, you've met it, and you can have him. We'll see. Now, when they say fine, do it. Offer him a contract. See what he wants. Maybe he doesn't want to leave Gold Coast. What, they're Australian? I guess they're A-League. The A-League can't be that hard to win, and when you've got that much pace and flair, you'll be fine. So our first game of the season is against Bradford City away. This is a big game for us. We need to win this game. And I'm really not sure I'm really not sure on this team right now. There's definitely room to improve this team. I mean, we got off to a really good start here. Just putting them under pressure, and you feel like, okay, we can definitely get something out of this game. At least a point. We can at least score a few goals against this team. But they were really good at just nicking past everybody. And here's the first chance of the game, 12 minutes in. John Smith comes out with a brilliant take on the ball, actually. Really does get hold of that. And here, 5 minutes later, they're at us again, breaking down the wing. We managed to get it clear now. And then we go on the offensive. Yay, don't see too much of that. In the 35th minute, it's taken us a while. We lose the ball, but persistence, we win it back. Swing the ball in, the goalie takes the ball. Dixie, is that? Or Duke? I can't even read his name. So it's 0-0 at half time, Bradford City. I would take a draw at this point, but we kept pressing. And we really put them under pressure here. Just 2 players on him, forced him to get rid of the ball. When in doubt, clear it out. They obviously know what they're doing. So take the throw and swing in the ball. And what happens? The goalie pulls off a tremendous save with our first shot on target, really, of this game. The first thing that goalie's had to do all game is make that save, and it was a very good save. But we win the ball back pretty soon and have another attack on them. We see Featherstone on the overlap, puts it just wide. He's a very good player, Featherstone. I really do like him, but I can't believe he's missed that. Here we are, just clear it. Oh no, you've kicked it straight back to him. And yeah, they scored. Jay Hansen goes through the corner flag. Everyone dances around in the corner. They've managed to score in the 59th minute. A very simple mistake. Yeah, I guess a simple mistake. You just want to get it clear there. You don't want to do anything fancy. You don't want to try and pass it out through the guy who's standing there. Clearly he's not invisible. You can't go through that guy. And he just plays it a through ball. And that just sums up our game. Took kick-off, just fell over each other straight away. Then they just decided, let's play the possession game. 2 minutes at a time. Just hold on to it. Don't lose. We're putting them under pressure. What can we do? And that's it. That's the game over. And we've managed to lose our first game of the season. Not the best start. Definitely could have had a better start this season. But I am pleased with the performance, and some players did play very well. I thought John Smith, despite letting in that goal that he maybe should have saved, he did do a good job. After the game, it turns out that Williams has been injured, but only for 7 days. So we should be alright, but in League 2 the games do pile up quickly. It looks like our next game is in the League Cup against Derby, is that? I think Derby. So that should be actually a really difficult game. But if we just want to check the league table, see where that stunning 1-0 defeat puts us. Does put us 21st in the league. Not that good, but that's not actually in the relegation zone, I don't think. So we're alright. There's still plenty of time. And look out for the next episode where hopefully we actually win a game. If you like the series, don't be afraid to subscribe, and you'll get all our videos. We do Rock Band 3 videos, some Guitar Hero videos that got to come up. I want to do Skyrim videos. I love Skyrim. 60 hours gameplay on that. I love Skyrim so much. More FIFA, more Call of Duty. Just a lot of things going on this channel, and I really want it to build. So I want to get some subs, get some likes, get some comments. Who should I buy? Get some... tell me who you want. Who do you want for this team? There's a few players we can't get. It's just the season's just started. A lot of players have only just signed. So we can't get Akinfenwa. I don't think we can get John Taylor. Those kind of players. But we have still got money to spend. So if there's any players you've got in mind, let me know and I'll definitely consider it while the transfer window's still open. This has been Mr. Trab Gaming. Thank you and good night.